Just want to make sure you're going to be able to see my feet. So I had the blanket down so that my head wasn't on the floor. This is a really hard wood floor. And again, I'm able to come right up into Sarvangasana. And again, if you needed more support or you were staying for a longer period of time, you could put more blankets underneath your shoulders. Okay, so the upper arms are pressing down into the floor and forward towards the elbows, and then from here I'm lifting the hips up and away from the floor. Hips up and away from the floor, arms are pressing down and towards the elbow side. I pause for a moment with my hands on my hips, and then from here I'm gonna lift the back of the trunk up and bring my back into my hands, and also use my hands to not only move the ribs from the back to the front, but also to manually, but to use my fingers to move the thoracic spine from the dorsal side towards the anterior side. Okay, now the elbows press down and the heels rise up. The buttocks are going up towards the heels. Okay, and then from here I'm going to take one leg over my head and then bring the other leg over my head. My arms come over my head also, and I'm lifting the top of the thighs up and extending from the buttocks to the heels. Okay, then after I've learned that stage, I'm going to hold the mat, and as I did in the beginning of the sequence, move the mat towards the wall and away from my head so that the sides of my trunk can lift up and the buttocks can go towards the heels even more. And then I'll bring my hands back onto the back, raise one leg up and then the other, and come back to Sarvangasana. Okay, to come out, bend the knees, bring the hips into the hands, slowly lower the hips down to the floor, and bring the feet to the floor. So that's